everyone, welcome back to Now That Is Dope. And in today's video, we'll be doing something a little bit different. So instead of being inside, I'm actually inside of my car versus inside of the house. So what I want to do is show you tech that I keep with me in the car for road trips, for emergency purposes, just for overall entertainment, just for overall ease of life, ease of driving. Tech that I have kind of battle tested. I used to drive a lot. I used to drive from Ohio back to New York pretty much every 2 weeks. I did that for about 3 to 4 years. So I spent a lot of time on the road. So this is just so you could see what tech I think is absolutely necessary for you to have a real smooth drive. So let's start with the basics, work our way up, and hopefully you find this informative and very useful. First off, I would highly recommend, if your car doesn't have a wireless charger and you have a wireless charging phone, you get you a wireless charger / wireless charger mount. So my car does not have a wireless charger, so I got a wireless charger. So this right here is a licensed wireless charger. What's cool about this is that it's actually very cool. This has a fan on the back of it that sucks heat away from the actual phone. There's actually a fan that blows air away from the actual phone. Whenever the phone gets over hot, the fan turns on, keeping your phone nice and cool so you're ready to go. I have this attached to a fast charging adapter. So this adapter plugs into my cigarette lighter, turn twist, it locks into place. It has a blue light to let me know that it's actually charging or that it's actually like working. I have it attached to a nice short cable, so there's not a whole bunch of cables hanging around the car. And when I'm ready, I simply put my phone right here, get my phone all juiced while on the move. So again, wireless fast charger, I would highly recommend that. As you can see, I'm in my BMW, so I do have some BMW problems. Let me show you what I do to work around those BMW problems. One BMW problem is that the car battery, the key fob or the battery in the key fob actually dies quite a lot. So as a precaution, I always keep an extra battery to put inside my key fob in case something goes wrong. I keep it right in here. If something goes wrong, I know exactly where it is. Highly recommend, especially if you have a key fob that dies, keep an extra battery inside of your car. So mine is right here. As you guys can see, I'm big on charging. So next step. So I'm big on charging. I'm also big on wireless. So I don't have a bunch of cables and all that crazy stuff hanging around my car. So if you're a guest in my car and your phone is dying and you want to recharge, I'm not going to hand you a cable. I'll hand you this. This is an Anker power bank. This is a 5,000 mAh power bank, and as you can see, it has a clear screen to let you know just how much charge it has. I keep this plugged into the actual car, so while the car is being driven, even when the car is parked, it does recharge. Whenever you want, it's always fully recharged. It does recharge via USB-C, and as I said, it is a wireless power bank, so it will work with your MagSafe devices. I purposely choose a white power bank, and the reason behind that is, let's say you come in my car, you use my power bank. When you're leaving, I want to make sure I can see this nice white power bank leaving my car, so I can be like, hey, give me back that, please. So I should put a little sticker that says, please don't remove from car, but most people that come in my car know not to take this out. If you don't have enough power when you're leaving, that's not my problem. This is just to keep you juiced while you're in the car. So when you're all done, simply take this like this, plug it back in, and you're good to go. So wireless power bank in here, extra battery for the car keys in here, wireless charger here. You're probably wondering, what is this up here? So this right here is my Dashcam. So of all devices in my car, I would highly recommend, of everything that you see in here, to get you a Dashcam. There's a lot of crazy drivers out here, a lot of madness taking place on the road, so make sure that you keep yourself and your family protected as much as possible to get you a Dashcam. This is an ARPHA Dashcam, and here's why I got this dashcam for. The good part about this dashcam is it has a screen on it. Most dashcams don't have a screen. They just have a little light to let you know if it's being charged. I want to see some information. I want to see if it's recording. So it has a red dot blinking to let me know it's recording. I want to see if it's tracking my location. It shows the GPS location is on. I want to see if my microphone is on or off. It shows my microphone is on. I want to see if my Wi-Fi is connected. It shows my Wi-Fi is connected. I want to see that my SD card is working. It shows that my SD card is working. This recharges via USB-C. I ran this all the way here, all the way down, all the way under here, and it's plugged into a cigarette port underneath the glove box. Clean, you don't see any cables, nice and neat. What's good about this? As you could see the camera right here, right? But if I move this, it changes the angle of the camera. So I could easily adjust the camera based on my liking, right? So that's a real good feature to have. So this is the ARPHA. This is the ARPHA app. Good, easy to use app, no problems. Connects to your phone via Bluetooth. Highly recommend you getting a dashcam. Speaking about wireless devices, let me turn the car on. So, as I said, this is a BMW, so I have BMW problems. So to track my BMW problems, guess what I have? I have an app called BeamerLink. So BeamerLink connects to my OBD, and now I have access to reading all of these wonderful what do you call this again? Like values like intake temperature, battery power, boost pressure, clutch, oil temperature, engine coolant temperature. Any issue that I want to track, I could track it right here. I could also go into the app and I could literally do like an error message, so I could see whatever faults or issues my car may have simply and easily by going into this app. This connects to this little device right here. This is a Vgate Bluetooth OBD adapter. You simply plug this into your OBD adapter, and this gives you all the information you need to be able to read any issues you may have on your car. It simply plugs in like that, and now you have full access to reading whatever issues or faults you may have on your actual car. You may think to yourself, well, this is draining the battery, the dashcam is draining the battery, the OBD is draining your car battery, this wireless charger is draining your battery. How do you keep all of this juiced up? I have a miniature solar panel, so it's about 1 foot by 5 inches, so it's about this big. It sits on my rear parcel shelf. It runs to one of my cigarette lighters. So while the car is parked outside, that solar panel trickle charges juice back into the actual 12-volt battery of the actual car, keeping the car juiced up, keeping all of this stuff charged, and more importantly, keeping the actual battery charged. So whenever I get to the car, I can recharge with I could actually start the car up without any issues. I think if you're going to have all of these devices in the car, I would highly recommend a solar panel that you could literally plug into your car to keep your 12-volt nice and juiced. Highly recommend that. If you don't want to do that, next best option is this right over here. So what this is, this goes in my trunk. So this is my, in case of emergency, trunk bag. So I keep these items inside of my trunk. So let's start with this right here. This is what I use to jump my car if I have to jump it. I simply take this right here. I open this up. So this device is a Baseus car jump starter. I plug this in like this. So once I press the power, it shows how much charge this device has. Red terminal goes to red terminal, black goes to black terminal. I come into the car, I press the power button, I start the car up, the engine starts. I go back, I unplug this, I am done with this device. What's also super cool about this, let's say something happens at night and you need to work on your car at night, go into the engine, see what's happening. Simply press and hold the power button for a couple of seconds. Come on. And now these two lights in front here turn on. So let's see if I gotta work on the engine. I can simply press that button, turn it on, see what I'm working on, make sure I'm doing everything correct. What's also good about this, it has a USB-A, USB-C port, so if you use this jump starter as a power bank to recharge any device you may have on you, right? So I would highly recommend this device here for anyone who has kids driving around, like for college or whatever the case might be. Is you never want to leave your kids out in the road by themselves, unable to get going, so highly recommend this. To keep you going also, I would also highly recommend this. This is a Hoto miniature tire inflator. This little device is able to inflate all 4 tires to the right PSI. Simply press the power button right here. It turns on. You press the adapter. So this could inflate your car tire. This can inflate your basketball, bicycle tire, motorbike tire, and as I said, your car tire. You could do your pressure reading in either bars, or you press and hold, and you could do it in PSI. So let's say if you want to inflate your car tire to 36 PSI, you turn this dial here to get it to the right PSI. You press the power button, it turns it on, and now you could inflate your tire on the fly. Highly recommend this. If you're doing other driving, highly recommend that. Lastly, let's say for some reason you want to plug in a vacuum that requires a wall outlet plug. I have this adapter, goes into my cigarette lighter. I only use this when I have my engine running so it doesn't drain the battery. So let's say if I want to vacuum my car for whatever reason, I have this adapter with me all the time. So these are just items I keep in my trunk in case of emergency. I know I have them and I'm ready to go. So when I'm done, I zip this up and that goes in the trunk. What goes in here is actually this right here. I know it says Fantic, but it's not actual Fantic. It's actually Hoto. So as I said, I could use that adapter to either vacuum or clean the car. But this is actually what I use to clean my car. I use this right here. This is called a Hoto Capsule. As you can see, it's very small. But this small device has 2 functions. It's both a vacuum and an air blower. Before, I used to use this to clean my car, this little brush. I'll be manually doing all this stupid stuff. Now, I'm done with that. I just take this right here. I remove this nozzle, which is the blower side. I press my power button and I vacuum clean. When I'm done, if I want to blow, I simply put my nozzle back on, remove this filter right here, and I blow, cleaning all my grooves simply and easily, just like that. This recharges via USB-C. This Hoto device goes back into this wonderful Fantic bag, and I put it inside of my glove box. Until next time. So there you have it. That's all the tech from my air vacuum / blower, tire inflator, jump starter, power bank for my guests, extra battery, wireless charger, Dashcam, OBD reader. These are all of the high-tech devices that I keep in my car. And also, in every door in the car, I have one of these, an umbrella. As you can see how bright it is out there, I live in sunny California, but it does rain, and I hate getting wet. And I'm sure my guests hate getting wet. So if you're in my car, guess what? You have an umbrella with you, so if you go anywhere and you need an umbrella, there's an umbrella inside of each of these doors that you could take with you, but you gotta bring it back. So yeah, that's it. That's all the tech. So let me walk you through one more time. Umbrella in every door, OBD reader, Dashcam, that's RAN to cigarette lighter, wireless charger, fast charging cigarette adapter, extra battery in case the car battery the key fob dies, wireless power bank for everyone, vacuum and also blower goes inside the glove box, tire inflator, car jump starter, solar panel to keep the 12 volts juice while parked outside, obviously. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You gotta admit, it's pretty dope, right? Until next time, see you guys.